Bagfuel, baby.
What's a good woman mean to you? Because I know your wife means a lot to you.
Yeah.
You big her up with things she does and everything.
Yeah.
What's the difference between who you were before and after her?
I mean, sometimes you find somebody that makes you better, then you find somebody who makes you better and completes you. It depends on what life and what you're going for. And it depends on how your mindset is and what their mindset. Like literally, we was on a walk this morning, just walking to the gym, and then we was recalling them both on parallels of our childhood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you was doing that, I was doing that. It was like, so some things are meant to be because a real relationship is when I'm weak, she's strong, vice versa. So it's like you're supposed to make each other better. And I think, for me, I think I was old-spirited in the sense of if you're gonna have a family, you kind of wanted to, I always believed in, I'm a gangster, but a gentleman. I think it should always be family. I think I ain't ever really believed in just running around being trapped everywhere. It didn't make sense for me. It was like that wasn't gonna be part of me being able to do what I want to do in life, just being all over the place. So
did you come from that? Did you come from a stable household with a mother and father?
Yeah, no.
How's that?
Well, my mom left my pops at 7. Had an abusive stepfather.
Wow.
I scrapped with, so that was rough. No. I mean, I come from where you don't want to have bastard children. I knew that, but I don't come from like a super
traditional
loving household
environment. I come from strong folks. I get my strength and my ferocity from my mom. I get my coolness and my laid backness from my pops. Like, you know what I mean? They broke, as I said, when I was 7, but they maintained being cool. Me and my stepfather, as you heard me say on Gangsta and the Gentleman, probably why the fuck I was crazy outside. Where you used to being an aggressive household young, it gets you, by the time you hit the streets, it already is what it is. So no, I didn't come from that. But I think when you sometimes yearn for what you wanted, you try to build it for yourself. I think every generation of us who come from where we come from, we try to do better than the generation that came before us to make sure those who come after us are better than us. I think that's just how it's supposed to be, as far as I see it.
I think it's because we're more knowledgeable. I feel like
as far as I see it,
my parents knew more than my grandparents. Because of technology and learning what they passed down to me, I knew more than what they got going on. And I feel like it should keep going the same way. You know?
The reason we asked you about your wife, we come from an era of really protecting the people close to us, curating our privacy. So as I see our relationship evolving and it's motivational, it also is up for people being injected into it. And I'm like, I wonder how Styles navigates bringing his family into the forefront.
Well,
are people approaching you for TV shows? Because the shit look fire when y'all together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's good to be a bachelor, but I'm like, that shit look dope.
It's at a point in time where everything is stages, bro. And you gotta say, it goes back to giving a fuck about what people think. Like if I gave a fuck about what people think as a typical rapper in my era coming up, where I'm coming from, it wouldn't have been, let me bring my wife. I was like, let me bring my wife home. Let me just leave her home. She's beautiful. I love her. I know what I got. I'm chilling. I'm relaxed. I'm good. This and that. Let me look how everybody else want to look. But it's more so like, is that me? No. So if it ain't you, then do what you want to do. Don't be scared to have values. Like I know I was like, in my mind, it's like, I know I want to create a family business. When I leave, I want my name to be somewhere for creating something and carrying it down the line. And not just for the family, like businesses that work for the community, things that you could say, I created, I worked on, created, me and my partners and conglomerates created, and it stood the test of time, and it was beneficial for other people, not just me. So with that being said, that comes with saying, back again, fuck what niggas is saying. Like, I hate to say it like that way, but that's what it is. Because here's what happens with the streets, and if we're being real terms, because everything is a reflection from what's going on outside when it comes to hip hop.
Of course.
That's not just the ghetto streets. I mean all the streets. I'm talking about the hills of Beverly, down to the bottom of what's going on outside. What reflects on the streets is what's happening at the bottom. And you have to somehow figure out how to navigate that to say, fuck what everybody's saying. Here's what makes sense for us. And if we can't do that, then you're just gonna, it's over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wrap for you. You playing a game that you actually shouldn't be in. So what we doing is working to be here for the long haul and saying, if we're doing that, I have to be a family man. I have to be a community man. I have to be oriented in my mind to say, if you bump into me, I want you to genuinely know I want the best for you. I pray that's what my energy and aura give off, because I can't bring none of this shit with me when I die. A car ain't coming with me, a watch ain't coming with me, a crib, or nothing that's people fucking go crazy over is coming with you.
Nothing.
So get your name right. For me, that's like saying, all right, I want to leave something. With that being said, that means I don't want you to fucking go back in the books 100 years later and it's just me and the homies. Like, in the history books, if it goes back 50, 100 years later, if they talking about you when it's dead and over, what the fuck are they seeing? Are you really gonna be a memorable man? Because all of the men that are memorable and women that are memorable to me, I don't think about their fucking bank account. I think about how they affected people around them, their community, families, other people. That's what makes you great. That's what, it's your fucking name at the end of the day. The other shit, believe me, we need it and it's dope. I'm with the shits. I love nice shit. I am fucking materialistic. I tell people all the time, but I'm not that materialistic.
Top tier.
I do,
yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I keep, you know what I mean?
I keep some nice things.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So people, we often get caught up on what we think and everybody else is thinking. What the fuck do you think? I get up, if I can impress me, everything else will fall in place. Yeah. If I can impress me, everything else could fall in place.